ready? Okay, this is going to be a little bit different. This is a voiceover for just a little bit of this video. But as you can see, I was in a whole different area. This is not my salon. I came up to this salon called Salon Shag in Salt Lake City. And I came to just film here because it was such a beautiful salon and I just really wanted something a little bit different. But anyways, I have Alexis here. She is absolutely stunning, as you can see, and I am so excited to have her in my chair because she and I have been following each other on Instagram, and I have been just in love with her style. So anyways, I'm talking right here how we're doing a hair transformation. Right here, I am pulling out my bombshell extensions. I actually have colored those pink. I formulated that color and it's absolutely beautiful. So I am using right here the 19.5-inch tape ins, and we are putting those in her hair and creating some more volume and thickness, not so much length, but we are going to be transforming her hair pink, you guys. So this is going to be a full color correction video. Okay, you guys, so right here I am talking a little bit about her hair. So as you can see, she's really dark. Her natural level is about a 4, but that's about a 3 level right there. That color was Kenra, about 7 weeks fresh. And I wanted to really make sure that I didn't go through any crazy extra steps of hair being damaged. So I got we're having fun right there, as you can see, but I got here, you guys, the Pravana Extractor, and I have heard amazing things. So pretty much what this does, you guys, is it takes out artificial color in a way where it stays healthier, if anything. So instead of going in and doing like a crazy amount of bleach right at the very beginning, the best thing I would suggest doing is taking a color stripper and being able to take out as much color you can before putting bleach on the hair. Okay, so we just did the step 1 of the Pravana Extractor, which is a clarifying shampoo. And now here I'm talking about the Pravana part 1 and part 2. This is the part where it's going to strip off the hair color. So right now her hair is pretty much residue free, and we have her hair just damp. Right here, I'm talking about the 25 benefits from Redken, and it's amazing, you guys. I love it. It's a leave-in treatment. So I'm putting those on her ends because I don't want that color extractor to touch those ends because I'm not trying to lift out any color of those ends. They're already pretty caramely for what we're trying to go for. So yeah, right here I'm just pretty much talking about her ends and how I want to protect them, and I'm going to just do that with the 25 benefits, and I'm so focused right there. Okay, so you guys, right here I am putting on the Pravana Extractor. I'm doing this on damp hair, and this is after, of course, doing the clarifying shampoo wash, which was step 1. And then you have a part 1 and part 2 that you mix together with equal parting. So I'm just putting this all over the area that is dark. I will not be touching any of those ends that are blonde because we don't want to strip out any of that color. So really I'm just painting on like you would as an all over color. Okay, you guys, so a couple of things to know about this Pravana Extractor. First things first, it smells so bad. It smells like a full-on perm, maybe even worse. It's a very strong product. I think I stunk up the entire salon. Everyone was like, it smells like a perm over there. Anyway, so here I am just painting on just like I would like an all over color, making sure I'm saturating, you guys. I don't want this to be spotty. So as you can see, I'm putting a lot of product on the areas that are dark. So I am just going in here and doing about 1/4 inch section partings, making sure each side is painted on front and backs. I am just loving this idea of being able to use a color stripper before I can go in and put bleach all over. So I'm just doing this repetitive thing, just taking 1/4 inch sections and going along the hair and not touching those ends at all. Just Okay, so after processing for 25 minutes under the dryer, we just washed her out, and holy cow, I'm shocked right here. I cannot believe how much lighter that Pravana Extractor worked for that hair. It took it about 3 shades lighter, so we were so happy about the result on that first step of the extractor, and it literally just has some of those undertones of orange, which is totally normal. We all know how brunettes work. Has to go through the stages of hair colors. Okay, right here, you guys, I am showing you how to do just like a quick little mixture. I'm putting in the part 1, and then right here, I'm completely struggling. As you can see, Alexis is laughing her butt off. I cannot get that stuff out. I am shaking it out. It's so crazy. So we're just adding in the part 1 and part 2, and it's literally just equal parting, and that's what it looks like. And focus, please, and it won't. Okay, so you just stir it on up. So right here I am doing the extractor one more time. I am putting this on dry hair this time, and I am going to just take the extractor and just take it all the way down where the brown stops. And so I'm not touching those blonde ends. I do not want to damage them any more than they already were. So I'm just again doing the same exact thing and gonna see what the results are with the second time, taking the 1/4 inch sections and just painting on all over just like you saw when I did it the first time. Okay guys, round 2 done and done with the Pravana Extractor. You guys, look at that result. It's crazy. Look how much it lifted. We're about a level 7 right there. Yes, there's some undertones with orange, but that's okay. So now I am just like talking about how we are going to go through here and mix up a batch of lightener and kind of get through the rest of that color and keep it as healthy as we can. So that is what we're doing next. So right here we have Redken Flash Lift. I have mixed 40 volume with 1/4 ounce of Olaplex, so we get a 30 volume result. So what I'm doing next here is I'm going to take that lightener and I'm going to paint that on about 1 inch off of her scalp. Obviously, I do not want to touch that scalp at all because I don't want to have any sensations happening to her scalp. It kind of burns and we know how that is, but my biggest reasoning of not touching scalp is because I am actually going to go through and do a shadowed root, so I'm leaving out those ends. Now as you can see here, she's laughing, having a good old time. We're going to take that lightener and we're going to just take it all the way to where that brunette ends. We do not want to overlap. So I am just going through here and pressing pretty hard, putting some pressure down and stopping that lightener where the ends of the blonde meet. So flipping this over, I'm going to go on to the other side and paint on just the same thing like I did on the front side. And now again here, taking it about 1 inch away from the roots and painting on all the way to where I start seeing blonde. I do not want to take it any further down because obviously those ends are already light enough. Okay, so here is the finished result on the bleach that we just did, and it pulled pretty good. Obviously you see a little bit of orange undertone. I'm talking about the color Protectant from Pravana Vivids. This is the primer that you can spray on the hair before you go in and add a fashion color. So what this does is kind of seal the deal and primes the hair in order to get that color to stay a little bit better. So I'm just spritzing this on all the way from the roots to the ends, and it does smell really good, by the way. So that's what I'm saying right there, and I'm just going to go in here and spritz this all over before I go in and add the actual fashion color. let's go and formulate together because this is gonna be the funnest part of every day, you guys. So I have the Redken Ultra Rich line. I have colors 6AB, 5NN, and 4NN. And I'm going to mix these up equal parting with 10 volume, and then we're gonna put these on her base. With her base color, and now we're gonna mix up the Pravana pink color. I'm gonna take my big giant Olaplex and I'm going to put in quite a bit the Pravana Vivids, and this is the pink, and I'm gonna use the entire bottle. There it is. There's the ultimate goal right here. The Too Cute Coral color. And I am using 18 drops of it, okay, 18 dots. So color magenta. We're only gonna do about 25 dots. 1, 2, okay, let's mix this all up. And the reason why I know this formulation is because I did her extensions, this color, and I did the formulation last night, and I knew exactly what color I wanted to do. But this is the fun thing about Pravana, is you kind of just mix it until you're like, okay, that's a good color. Whatever is in the bowl is what color is going on your head. So we want to make sure the color in the bowl is right on point. Okay, you guys, so right here what I'm doing is I'm taking the back of a comb and I am taking a lot of that residue product off, and I'm putting over pink and some magenta into this. So as you guys know, I'm not a huge Pravana queen. I don't do a ton of fashion colors. So I've learned to use Olaplex Summer 2 to dilute the Pravana Vivid, so it's not like, hello, it's so bright. So I have been learning though, as I'm doing this right this moment, I'm like, you know what, it's not turning that color I want. So as I'm putting this on and I'm dragging this down, I'm seeing a pretty peachy undertone, and I'm really not happy with that undertone I was seeing as I laid on the color over everything originally. So as you see that peachy undertone right there, I'm like, dang, did I not lift high enough, or should I have not diluted? So you know what, as stylists, we live, we learn, we practice, and we keep doing better and better. So at this point, I'm doing this and I'm thinking, maybe I should have, again, taken a tiny bit lighter and past that orange, yellow, orange stage that we were at after bleaching out. I should have went on a little longer. So I go through here, I do this, I take off the residue of the product that I put in with the back of my comb, take a lot of it off, and just see that peachy undertone. And then right then and there, I was like, dang it, I should have taken a little bit higher. But I was kind of giving myself some hope and thinking, oh, you know what, it might just turn a little bit brighter and more deeper as we go, as processing goes on. The situation. This is the second day, different atmosphere, which is my salon, and it's not as loud, which is nice. But we had Alexis go home, and normally, let me just say this, I don't just send home a client, but she's done hair school and she's kind of like, listen, if I had a problem, I would tell you. So we really wanted that pink to just soak into that hair as long as possible, and it was getting late and we were just both ready to kind of like, okay, either finish it or don't. So we did not finish it, but we did let her go home and let that pink sit on her hair. So here is the result, okay? Here's the thing, let me be real with you guys. Typically in a situation like this, I wouldn't show because it's like more work that I have to do, which is totally fine. But what I want to talk to you guys about is this is part of the process of a color correction. Am I so sad about this? Absolutely not. This is what actually makes me excited. This kind of challenge for me. So after everything was said and done yesterday, totally Pravana'd her out. We did 2 Pravana treatments, then we put bleach all over, let that process. She got to like probably level 8, 9, but it was really brassy, really orange. And so my goal with today is these ends are they're pretty like pastel-y pink, but what we're gonna do today now is we're gonna go through this section that's more peachy. So I think she has like a peachy sunset ombre gorgeousness happening. She really can pull off anything. Like honestly, when she sent me the picture, I was like, ah, it kind of looks good. But honestly, what we're gonna be doing, you guys, is we're gonna just go through here and do the 6th process, which is totally fine, but I want you guys to know. Tell your clients and let your clients know, like, this is a process doing this. So to start off, originally she was a level 3 with 7-week-old color from Kenra, and Kenra is a little bit hard to strip out, so I was really impressed that we were able to get her as light as we did with just the Pravana Extractor. So anyways, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to take 30 volume again through these mid sections. It's going to pull pretty quick because honestly it's fresh, it's new, and it's not been sitting on the head for too long, and we're already at like a level 8. We just need to pull out some of this tone. And then once we do that, you guys, we're going to go through the entire hair again, and we're going to mix up some new Pravana tones, but still keeping with the same idea. So let's get right to it. Okay, you guys, so I have Alexis processing, and she's actually to the point where she's like inside yellow banana color, but we're just holding it on for 5 more minutes. So we have decided, and we're gonna kind of keep playing around with the color, because that's how Pravana works. So you just kind of play around until you got it good. So we have the color Too Cute Coral. We're gonna use this as the base, and we're gonna use this to pretty much be the diluter. So we're gonna take the entire bottle, and we're gonna use Pravana Coral. Take all of that, and you guys, we're not gonna dilute because I think diluting it with Olaplex 2, it's almost too diluted where it's like a translucent color. And so, you know, you live and you learn, and that's great. That's what it's supposed to be like. As hairdressers, you got to do these things to know what to not to do or to do. So I think that's really important. So we got a full tube of coral. Do like a 1/4 size of neon.
You don't want to be a troll.
No troll, no fakeness. I mean, you can never get enough of pink. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 stripples. See what that looks like.
I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling good about
This
this.
is the formulation of the bride.
This is what it was. Okay, this was the bride formulation. She knows.
Faith.
We have faith. Okay, we're gonna do now pink, and we're gonna do a dot, just like that. And now add some more. So that's so far 4 dots, 5 dots, 6 dot. Let's do 2. So let's do a total of 6 dots so far. It's all about putting it in, mixing it, seeing what it looks like, adding more. You can't add less. So you gotta be careful with that part. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put another tube of coral in because so far we know that this needs more color. So we're gonna do full 2 tubes of coral. And so far we have 9 dots of neon pink. Now we're gonna do, after 2 tubes of coral and 9 drops of neon pink, we're gonna add a dot of the color magenta. Literally, drop. The magenta is really pigmented. Okay, 1 drop, 2 drop of pink. This is the color we're adding now. Okay, you guys, so we are now to the position where she is lifted enough and we are ready to wash her out. So I'm actually also too, I've been keeping an eye out on the bleach. Her hair is feeling good. We're not having any stretchiness. The elasticity feels awesome. But she is now considered an inside banana color, probably even a little bit brighter, which is awesome. So we're gonna get ready to wash her out. I am going to wash her out with all of my Monat products because they're amazing for the hair and they're gonna kind of give her hair the health that her hair needs right now. And I'm also gonna be doing Olaplex number 2. All right, my friends. So we have figured it out. We got it down after mixing and pouring and mixing and pouring. We figured it out. So this is the formulation. Oh, I don't want to tell anyone.
It's confidential.
This is a secret. No one, don't copy us. We're gonna be the blonde pinky twins. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have used 2 tubes of coral. We have used a half a bottle of neon pink. We have used 22 dots of pink, and we are not diluting, and that's what we got. So, oh, not to mention, we also used about 5 dots of magenta. There you go, that's what it is. It's gorgeous. And then, not to mention, we're gonna keep this all great and healthy and shiny and beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and add in the Rejuvenate oil, which is from Monat, which I do sell. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 drops of this because this is going to be going straight on to her scalp. So this is going to stimulate hair growth. It's also going to go all the way down from the ends to the scalp, the base to the ends. So that's going to expand her hair cuticle and help give her that cortex shine just with 4 little drops. You guys, this color is unbelievable. I already can tell you right now I'm going to be jealous. I already am going to want this. I'm going to go ahead and recreate the formula and put it on my head too. So let's get going on applying this onto the hair. Gosh, I want your hair. I'm so jealous. Hello, my friends. We are finished with transformation. I can't even believe it. Like literally, this by far has been the funnest hair transformation I've done. Also, probably the most work. So let me just say what though, how worth it is that? Look at that hair. Oh my gosh, we are obsessed. So here's the thing. So it wasn't necessarily like our original plan. Our original plan was to have all pink, okay? So I did her hair extension color before we figured out a different formula. And here's the thing, I'm not even one bit mad because it actually turned out so pretty. Turn your head to the side. Oh my gosh. Look at this, I'm so obsessed. Oh my gosh, look how pretty. Okay, turn it to the other side. Oh my gosh, you guys, look how amazing this turned into. Okay, so what I really want to talk to you guys really quickly about is the transformation we put this through. Like she literally, as you guys saw before, she was a level 3 from like roots to mids. And the first process of the Pravana strippers and then going in and putting the bleach on, that we were shocked about that. And then we're like, crap, we have a little bit of a brassy undertone, and that's the trick, you guys. You cannot have a brassy undertone. You want it to be as bright as a blonde you can get. I have to be honest, her hair feels better now than it did before. I think it's the mixture of Olaplex, I think it's a mixture of the extensions, and I think we actually did a lot of good reshaping and dusting to her ends, and I think that just made everything so much better. Do you love it?
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm obsessed.
Oh my gosh.
I miss my pink hair.
I know. She feels like her again. She's like, I don't know why, but I think I was supposed to be born with pink hair. Yes. And she literally, within 1 year, she was a bride with pink hair, and then it's been a year and it's her anniversary, and now she has pink hair again, and she's like, I went a whole week without a whole year without my pink hair. Oh, we're getting whistled out. Oh, we went a whole entire year without her pink hair, and now she's like, not happening again. So this is permanent. This is permanent.
What's going on?
Look at that, you guys. Oh my gosh. Look how pretty. So we did put some extensions in. We added in the bombshell tape extensions. As you guys can see, we got some little taperoos in there. But just look at that color. It just transitions really good. It feels good. It doesn't feel like too much damage, to be honest. I love that you went through the transformation with us. It was a fun little journey getting your client to that level where they're like, oh my gosh, I feel like me again. Because honestly, tell them what you've been doing for the last week.
Slicking my hair back, looking like a little homeless person, not even putting makeup on because I'm like, oh, I look sick.
And now she's like, oh my gosh, I can wear my hair down.
Yep.
What?
It was not like that.
Now she can do her hair and style it. What I recommend for her is washing her hair in super cold water. Freezing cold, you're gonna get a brain freeze.
Yep.
Olaplex number 3, always, wet brush, always, and really just don't mess with your hair.
We can do that.
She can do it.
Professional.
Yes, I know. So if you guys want to stay up to date with her hair pictures, do it, because I know you're all gonna want to be like, can I see that hair one more time? So go follow her on her Instagram, her blog. She's super fun and cute and adorable, and her style is amazing. What's your Instagram?
It's at Alexis Jade Kaiser, and that's Kaiser.
I'll answer all her stuff in below, and you guys comment below. Look at that sun shining on my face. Oh, beautiful. I know. At least it's sunshine happening and not winter. Comment below. Let us know what you think of her hair and her transformation. Like, do you think she should always rock the pink, or do you think she should go back to the ombre?
Nah.
Pink.
Let's be real.
Let's be real. We want pink. I'm jealous. Next step's my turn. Anyways, you guys, I love you. Thanks for tuning in today, and I will see you guys on my next video.